Alright, so everyone, welcome back again. So today we will now have a topic about repair workbench, and I already get this in Wednesday or Tuesday. I forgot about it, but after that I also managed to obtain the Wheel of Chance. So before we start, before we have a topic about the repair workbench, because that is what you saw in the thumbnail, why not let's spin a wheel? Last time I get some corgi and even the chicken, the turkey, twice of that. So today, what will happen? What will the things we will get today? Hopefully, it's a jackpot. Oh, this is the best. Honestly, I get another corgi this time. And by the way, corgi only a rank 1 you will get because I already get corgi just last time. So for now, before we so anyway, today have a topic of repair workbench and which best weapon you should use or repair it, honestly, because I've been trying to analyze or see what is the best guns that you need to repair. So I already prepared everything right here right now, and as you can see I get corgi puppy and I get, oh no, I need male, honestly, but anyway, that's how it is. So anyway, today is a repair workbench analyzations right now, right? So there is a five weapons that you need a titanium and carbon composites, and that is the equalizers, protectors, even the Dragunov, and even the neutralizers and ultimatums. Right now, 5 of them require titanium, a titanium and carbon composites, as you can see about that. So I don't need to show you what percentage they need just to fill this up, but this 5 a weapon is not worth it to repair it. Let's start with that. This 5 is not worth it, even a Dragunov it is not, but I guess let me just show you how much a resources or materials to use for each of these guns just to reach it. So for now, let's get the carbon composites. That's the last reward. That's the last items. So there you are. Let's start with the equalizers. 6% and wait a minute, 13%. So it is not a worth it at all. Let's go for the brutalizer. No, it's not brutalizer, but protector. 5% and 13%, still the same as always. And for the Dragunov, it's 8% and was the last 4%. Honestly, it's not worth it at all. Stay same as usual, 5 or 10. That's much worse than these two. And for the ultimatum, it's just 5 and 10. Same as the neutralizer, it's really worst to repair it. So anyway, this 5 gun is really not worth it. So now let's go to the basic weapons, and that is the 6, the 10 basic weapon that you can find in the wilderness, or even those or even the bunker alpha. So what is the materials they need for you to repair them? It's just simple but hard to grind, and that is the gun oil. Gun oil, you can find them in Bunker Bravo, Bunker Alpha hard modes when they drop it. And the last one requirement is the factory parts. So these 10 items or these weapons that you can just find anywhere, or floppy disks, or the crates in the Alpha Bunker, or even the transport hub, military armor, police stations, or anything's locations. These 10, it is required only these 2, gun oil and factory parts. So 4% for these miniguns and 6%, it is really not worth it. As for the mini Uzi, 5% and 7%. Literally, it's not worth it again. 6% factory parts in AK, and 4% for a gun oil. And for the milk core, it's 4%. At the same time, factory parts, it's 6%. Same as usual in M16 and In M16, gun oil and factory parts required 7 and 4. And for the VSS required 3 and 5. The Glock 6 and 8. As for the Scar, 4% and 5%. That's kind of low. And for that, shotguns 4% and 6% is kind of low again. And as for these pythons, 5% and 8%, really, it is not worth it at all. So, same as usual, these 10 guns that you can find anywhere in wilderness, still the same as always, same as this 5 weapons at the top, is not worth it to repair. So from that, I could say if you wanted to repair some things, don't go for these, what I gave some things from you. So this 10 is really not worth it to repair. So let's go into the next one, which is the best, or a different one, I guess. For now, let's not go for the melee weapons, but instead let's talk about the cold weapons. That is the flare gun, the scorcher, the flamethrower, and the apocalypse breath. Right now, let's just put this item here for now, and also let's bring these resonators and even the hunter rifle. You can get that from the hunting events, but right now they are gone. But you can still get that by buying anything. So for now, let's just grab these weapons, because these weapons I just give instead of those machetes or cleaver or skull pushers. I did not get them. For now, let's stop it, because I will just give it anyway in later on after we're done. So these 4 weapon here required simple things. That is this gunpowder. Same as usual, gunpowder, but this time it will be a different one, factory parts. But here it's steel plates and gunpowder, and this one is a titanium and again gunpowder, but I think that is not a gunpowder. It is a, what you call that, thermites. So thermites required like that. So let's just bring, so I bring the 5 materials that I need to show you. First things first is the flamethrower. Thermites is usage for 5% and steel plates is 11%. So how much durability it give? That much is really not worth it, honestly, because using steel plate is not a good advice. Now let's go for the scorcher this time. Let's go for this one, thermites. That's 2%. That is kind of too little, and 5%. Literally, it's not worth it again. Repairing scorcher and repairing the flamethrower is really not worth it. It's your money or time. So let's go for the apocalypse breath. Let's go for the titanium, and let's go for the termites. So wait, 11% for the titanium bar, and the thermite is 1%. Honestly, don't mention it. It's a useless to craft. No, to repair this apocalypse breath in these repair stations anyway. But here's the things though. The best weapon that you should repair, what is this? And that is the flare gun. What's the reason why? By using only this one required 11%, plus thermites, that's 9%. Even if you don't put thermite there, just putting aluminum plate is enough to repair flare gun. And flare guns, crafting it is required 5, yes, right? Even thermites and even the iron plates, because by the way, aluminum plates is now easy to obtain if you manage to far into expeditions and getting the reward for the daily loots. And now you will now get a lot of aluminum bar or aluminum plates, like just mine. I have already 999. I think that's already 10,000 aluminum plates right there. I don't know, maybe 5,000, 6,000. I don't know how much that's, but yeah, if you are that far end of the expeditions, getting aluminum plate is just easy. So to me, flare gun is the best to repair in this repair station. When it comes to efficiency, by the way, guys, this advice is when it comes to efficiency and what's the best guns that you need to repair. So let's go into the next one, and that is what weapons is not repairable, and that is the resonator. You can put this one no matter what. And lastly, the hunter rifle, you can't repair it. That's it. You can't. That's all. And now let's go to the melee weapon this time. These 2, 4, 6, 7 weapons that I just show you today, it is just a weapon that's either best or rare items or hard to find or even hard to obtain, because slasher is really expensive to craft it because it's required 10 copper bars right there. And let's go for the slasher. Same as usual, required copper bar and thermites. Yan Yu Dao. What the F? We can fix this one using the iron plates and leather, and that is already the worth it, because iron plate is easier to obtain if you doesn't know. So psych. Oh, holy shit. That's my bird. Bad birds there. So nails and iron plates. Honestly, if I wanted to say this one is worth it because it has the same saw blades, same as Yan Yu Dao. It's worth it because it's not that expensive. Let's go for this one. Oh wait, what the F? You can use the fiberglass and even the rubber to repair these fishing rods. That's kind of great, honestly. Same as usual, so it's same as Yan Yu Dao for the Guanzhou. And for the last one, not worth it at all. Crossbow, it's not worth it. Katana, oh, it's the same as the Yan Yu Dao, honestly. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's not same as Yan Yu Dao. It's same for the psych. Yeah, it's the same as for the psych, I guess. So, if I wanted to say which one of these melee weapons worth to repair, Katana, Yan Guanzhou, psych, and professional fishing rods, and even the Yan Yu Dao. Let's just compare the saw blades to psych if they are more worth than psych. Yeah, I think it's worth it, honestly. Wait, psych and saw blade, if you manage to craft saw blade, right? It's kinda too expensive, required iron bar and leather. Let's see how much percentage do we get from that. Alright, let's put this one. 1%, that's 4. That's 4. Wow. That's wow. So 20. So 10 liters, that would be 40%. 10 another iron bar, that would be 40%. In total, you have 80%. So 10 and 10. Let's see. 10 and 10. Oh, it's much worth than you think. I never thought saw blade is the best to repair it, honestly, though. It's my first time to know that, or even I'm surprised that saw blade is worth it to repair, even though it's hard to craft, by the way. It's the expensive to craft because it's required iron bar 15 and leather 12, and there's also pine planks and duct tape. So hey, let's see for the machete, because also machete is also expensive. Let's see if we can repair it, because let me tell you though. Let's go for the sledgehammer. Skull crusher, I mean. And for the butts or pipes or cleaver, you don't need to repair them. They are the chips to repair. So let's see how much. Oh, you just need a iron bar and snails. Same as usual. So machetes required 15, by the way, and 12. So if machete has the same percentage for the saw blades, then I guess machete and saw blades, it's best for them to be repairable. The only problem is that they need to be at 1% remaining durability, and that would be a waste of a inventory. But hey, anyway, if you wanted to be more efficient, saw blades and machete is the best for you to repair. So anyway, this is the last items. This is the last guns, weapons that be a repairable, either repairable or a different one. These manual earth drills, harpoons, zip guns, and Winchester. This 4 is useless weapons, but it has a worth for each players if you know how to play it. So anyway, why not let's start? So this one, drill, it required steel bar and engine parts. So how much? That's 5. Multiply that 20, that's 100. Every time you farm some engine parts 1, that would be a 1 manual earth drill. So for this one, same as usual, and this one required a aluminum plates and even the spring. Let's get this one. So Winchester required this, so how much? It's 11. That's really worth it, honestly. And 5%. Hey, Winchester, sometimes good, sometimes bad. We don't know where it is. So for this one, zip gun, by the way, is really good for new player, even below the player. But honestly, getting repair stations for those new player, they can't get it yet. Only the mid game. So anyway, zip gun, I think it's not worth it anymore, even the Winchester, because getting the repair station is really not that easy to obtain. You need a lot of time, and at the same time, at that time, you're already a rich in resources already. So in the end, what weapon that you need to repair? Those melee weapon that I mentioned. And lastly, the flare gun is because it's the cheapest way to repair. At the same time, it's good for northern locations against even the Borealis. So start farming flare gun and start repairing them slowly but surely. And for repairing those Genesis weapon, not worth it at all. So anyway, that's it for now. Have a good day, have a nice day. Thank you for watching, have a nice day. See you into the next one. See ya.